Good evening, students. Yesterday we have seen chapter redemption of debentures. So before starting this chapter, as usual, our basic rules of accounts. Traditional approach: debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. After that, we have seen the modern approach, that is asset shows debit balance, liability shows credit balance, expenses shows debit balance, income and capital are showing credit balances. Friends, redemption of debentures, let's quickly revise some of the problems. But before that, yes, I'm going to revise the theory. So debentures is a liability, has a credit balance as usual. It's a long-term borrowings, therefore it is showing credit balance. After debentures, if you are repaying it, so debentures account debit to bank, but remember debentures के ऊपर का interest, that is the debit balance. Debenture interest is your expenditure, it is showing debit balance. Why there is difference between DRR and CRR? CRR is at the time of redemption, means when you are going to pay it back, it is called as CRR, capital redemption reserve, but DRR is created every year. So this is a basic difference between CRR and DRR. Though entries are same, P&L account debit to DRR is similar to CRR, but remember CRR is created up to the face value of debentures or balancing figure of equity share capital after issuing equity shares. But remember, in case of DRR, it is only 10% of debentures value. It is applicable to unlisted companies, which is other than NBFCs. And remember, all other than financial companies, listed or unlisted, they have to maintain DRR investment. DRR investment as on the 31st of March till 30th April, you have to invest it in the 15% investment in debentures. So debentures investment is equal to, DRR investment is equal to 15% of investment debentures value, and that you have to invest in approved securities. Approved securities list is given in the study material. So friends, till now we have completed basic theory. Today we are going to see problems based on the updation of the balance sheet. So for that you need balance sheet items, and balance sheet items, yes, just we will recall it, because in company accounts we have to recall these balance sheet items every time. So what is the balance sheet items? It is equity and liability, shareholder funds, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liability, long-term provisions, current liability, short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability, short-term provisions, and in asset side, property, plant and equipment, non-current assets, property, plant and equipment. Then you have intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development, non-current investment, deferred tax assets, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets. Current assets, CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, other current assets. So yes, you already know balance sheet pro forma. So before starting today's session, first we will recall first two illustrations. So first two illustrations, how to recall it? Yes, I will take a quick revision of, I hope every one of you solved these questions. So beta Shital Shinde, have you solved this question? Yasudi, Nagesh, Jinsa, Aditya, Yogita, Nagesh ji, Soumya Gupta, Manisha, Anushka, Sai, Mem, Rafiq Bhai, very good evening to all of you. Sir, Akanshil is, Akash Nil is giving me timings. Here are timings for illustration 8. Okay, no problem, beta. Good evening to Raghavanji, Madhuri. Yes, everyone, good evening, beta. Say good evening in the comment section. So we'll start now today's session. Yes. Chalo beta. So before starting today's session, first I will tell you debentures pro forma. How many columns we have opened? Date, particulars, face value. Beta, now this is only recalling cost. Date, particulars, face value, interest and cost. Date, please join fast. We already started, waiting for your replies. Fast beta, fast. Face value, interest, cost. Buy balance brought down. So if you remember, we started with 50,000. Remember all this without looking into, when you will understand this problem without looking in the question. If you recall these figures, remember, you are going to understand it 100%. Okay. Then you know that ABCD sequence on 1st of March, sir, to bank, where you are going to write first number A, face value, 5,000. You bought 50 debentures. B, interest. Yes, I'm not aware about the interest figure now. Yes, it is, I think 50. How it is calculated? 5,000 into 6% into 2 by 12. Don't refer answer. Don't refer answer. C, inner column. We bought it for 15 to 98. And this is come interest. So whenever it is come interest, we are going to reduce it. Minus 50. Very good. And then we have written here 4850. Correct, beta? So this is how debentures account is open. And after that, this difference is called as profit on cancellation. Chalo, jaldi se mujhe comment section mein, you have to tell me what is A, what is B, what is C, and what is D. Chalo, 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 fast. What is the entry for this? Yes, A, B, C, D. Chalo, without looking into answer, everyone has to write it in the comment section. What is A, B, C, D sequence? Yes, my friends, jaldi se mujhe bataiye इन कमेंट सेक्शन, ए क्या होता है, बी क्या होता है, सी क्या होता है और डी क्या होता है. जल्दी से बताइए मुझे, फटाफट फटाफट. Yes, Ankit Gupta, your queries are reaching to me now. अरे वाह, आज तो बहुत सारे बच्चों ने आंसर्स दे दिए सर. सॉरी सर, आई एम लेट. नो प्रॉब्लम चेतना. चलो आज तो सब आ गए, और अगले महीने में 15 तारीख तक मैं आपके साथ हूँ, 12 अप्रैल तक. सो अप टू 12 अप्रैल नो वन इज गोइंग टू मिस अ सिंगल सेशन. बाकी सब प्रोग्राम्स कैंसल, ओनली संकेत सर सेशन. ओके, चलो. Yes, what is ABCD? Chetna is saying, sir, sorry, I'm late. No problem. ABCD. A for? A for, not apple. A for face value. Very good. आदित्य मुद्दा ने सबसे पहले लिख दिया है. B for interest. C for inner column. That is come interest or X interest. Inner column you are going to write it, and D column, D is what? That is the X interest. So always remember D is X interest. Okay, that is X interest. Very good. हर्षिल ने लिखा, खुशी ने लिखा, अनिकेत ने लिखा, अंकित ने लिखा, रेखा ने लिखा. So those students who are not yet answering and those who have problem of BOS app, yes, first thing I will make sure that every one of you please reinstall your, yes, update your Board of Studies app if you want to send queries. So Board of Studies app कैसे डाउनलोड करना है, डिस्क्रिप्शन में यूट्यूब पे लिंक दिया हुआ है. So every student has to follow all these instructions in description. In descriptions we have given all details regarding how to download your app. And second thing, after downloading app, yes, संकेत सर को सब कमेंट्स भेजेंगे. कमेंट्स भेजना क्यों है? That is a live class. Okay, so those students who are watching it in recording, but only if you don't have any other option, then only watch it in recording. Otherwise everyone has to interact with Sanket sir's question. Though you are giving it late answers, it is okay beta, but still you have to answer it. चलो, और जो नेम्स मुझे रेगुलर दिखेंगे उन्हीं को मौका मिलेगा इंटरेक्शन करने का. बेटा सईद झरीन, प्लीज री इंस्टॉल और अपडेट दैट ऐप। अपडेट किया तो अपने आप आपका क्वेरीज जल्दी जल्दी आ जाएगा। चलो, सही कुलकर्णी ने बोला, अफरीन ने बोला, युक्ति वेरी गुड, ऑल ऑफ यू, यस वेरी गुड। सईदा जरीन को मैंने बोल दिया है। चलो अभी सेकंड क्वेश्चन, चलो फास्ट रिकॉल रिकॉल रिकॉल। सो टेल मी सम क्वेश्चंस, डिबेंचर्स, डोंट रेफर आंसर। What is debentures value in that question? Yes, I think 10 lakhs. Second question, how to remember? Credit plus debit minus, sir. Buy balance brought down. So buy balance brought down, we have written 10 lakhs. And we have transferred this to debenture holders account. Yes, beta, correct. No one is going to refer the answer. 10 lakhs. Sir, yes, sir. Debentures pro forma. I remember debentures pro forma. Next one, sir. What is the next pro forma? DRR. Without looking into answer, everyone, those who are solving it daily basis pe, those will not refer the answer. Chalo, DRR, 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 DRR. How much percentage of DRR? 10% of debentures value. So DRR means reserves and surplus item. Reserves and surplus, sir. Reserves and surplus means credit plus. Yes, sir. Credit plus or debit minus. So credit plus में सर शुरुआत किससे किया था? We have started from buy balance brought down. सर हम लोग रट्टा नहीं मार रहे, हम लोग लॉजिक याद कर रहे हैं। ओके, नहीं तो बच्चों को लगेगा सर रट्टा मरवाते हैं। नो बेटा, buy balance brought down. Yes, I remember buy balance brought down. Then two balance carried down, sir. Two balance carried down, 10 lakhs is a debentures value. No, sir, two balance carried down नहीं होगा. Why, sir? Because we already transferred this to general reserve. Sir, why you transfer it to general reserve? Are redemption is over na. Redemption is over, therefore we transfer it to general reserve. Yes, sir, we transfer it to general reserve. How much percentage? How many? Yes, percentage are 10% of 10 lakh. Yes, sir, recall. So this is 1 lakh. 1 lakh, sir, over. And what about this balancing figure, sir? By P&L appropriation. Sir, by P&L appropriation is 50,000. Over, sir. DRR भी समझ में आ गया, sir. नेक्स्ट वन बताइए। ओके, नेक्स्ट अकाउंट। नेक्स्ट अकाउंट, सर, जनरल रिजर्व इज करेक्ट। DRR investment. Chalo, DRR investment. Tell me whether DRR investment is recorded at face value or investment is recorded at cost in comment section. Chalo, fatafat. DRR investment, everyone, please. Tell me, investments are recorded at dash value. Yes, who is answering very fast? DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट, सर आपने जनरल रिजर्व लिखा है जबकि एंट्री में डिवेंचर होल्डर्स से सीआर किया था, ऐसा क्यों? नहीं समझा मुझे मुक्ता व्यास, प्लीज। मैंने जो लिखा है वही करेक्ट है बेटा। DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट बताओ जल्दी से। यस बेटा, DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट बताइए मुझे जल्दी से। DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट इज रिकॉर्डेड एट, सर यस सर, DRR इन्वेस्टमेंट इज रिकॉर्डेड एट cost, sir, cost. So DRR investment is recorded at cost. Yes, very good. सुमित ने सबसे पहले आंसर लिखा है DRR का। बेटा सुजल कल का सेशन देख लो बेटा, प्लीज, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है। मैं वापस कितनी बार बोलूंगा यार, 2 दिन में चैप्टर खत्म करना है। इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी। अब कल का सेशन देखो ना बेटा, मैं टू दी पॉइंट बोलता हूँ, आपको आराम से समझ में आएगा। हिंदी में आपने लिखा है, हिंदी में बताओ। तानिया, लव यू बेटा, लव यूर टीचिंग सर, फाउंडेशन में भी बहुत मजा आता था। यस बेटा, थैंक यू। सो टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन, yes, two balance brought down beta 1,50,000, and actually we sold it at par, and par and cost value is same in this question. So normally we are getting profit or loss after selling this investment, but here we are not getting any profit or loss because our cost price and par value and selling price are same. That's why we are not getting any profit in this way. yes तनिष्का अग्रवाल जी, आपके कोई अभी अपडेट कर दिए आपने? यस, वेरी गुड। चलो, this is 15%. Very good. Next one is very important account. That is a bank account, sir. Bank account. Recall bank account. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Tell me bank account. Chalo, fatafat. How many of you recalling bank account without looking into answer? Chalo, jaldi se. See, whatever you can recall, write it in the comment section. Chalo, bank account, I am giving you 1 minute. बैंक अकाउंट के लिए मैं आपको 1 मिनट देता हूं. चलो बच्चों जल्दी. बैंक अकाउंट यू हैव टू राइट इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. एवरी वन ऑफ यू. Cost, cost, cost. Everyone has written it. Very good. Cost. Yes, fast. Bank account. Very good. Afrin Khan is saying debit plus credit minus, sir. Very good. Chalo, chalo, fast. Start. Bank account. Bank account, bank account, bank account. I know Sanket sir, students are going to rock in exam and they are going to pass it. So please interact in app. Whatever answer you are getting, please interact. Everyone. I want full answer. I just don't want only opening balance and closing balance. I want everything. Just want to check your understanding. How many entries you can recall about bank account? Chalo, one. Yes, hint I'm giving you 1, 2, 3. 3 items are there on the debit side and 3 items on the credit side. Tomorrow we are going to start with very important chapter, that is investment. And we are getting one extra day that is on, might be Tuesday, Thursday. So Thursday tak hamare paas time rahega. So remaining questions we are going to solve on Thursday, next Thursday. So today we are going to cover maximum questions of redemption of debentures, and which is remaining part that we are going to cover it on Thursday. चलो बच्चों जल्दी बताओ. चलो, now I am starting. Yes, I have given you sufficient time. Yes. 2 balance brought down. हिमांशु ने सबसे पहले लिखा है शायद से. 2 balance brought down with amount लिखा है हिमांशु, बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. 2 interest on DRR investment. To interest on DRR investment, that is 4%, na? 4% on 1,50,000. Then we sold DRR investment at rupees 1,50,000. Very good. Then you paid interest, debentures interest, that is rupees 10,000. Then you paid debenture holders, that is better 10,10,000. And last but not least, this is buy balance carried down, sir. Buy balance carried down. Over. Buy balance carried down 31,000. And next one is debenture interest. That is debit plus because it is expenditure. So to bank and by P&L, I think 10,000. And loss, that is premium on redemption. Premium on redemption. This is extra amount that you are paying to your debenture holders. This is 10,000 and by P&L. Okay, beta, got the concept? Yes, shuru kare, new concept. So should we start with new question now? Everyone is ready? Very good. So if you are getting wrong answer, please tell me. Otherwise, we are going to start with illustration number 3. Illustration number 3 पे आ जाइए. चलो fast. Illustration number 3 पे आ जाइए जल्दी से. waiting. Yes, are you ready for illustration 3? आज दोनों साथ में सॉल्व करेंगे or should I solve? Yes, please give your comment. Should I solve or we will solve together? Are you going to match our speed? Yes, beta, your queries are reaching to me, Prince. Ready? Okay. Everyone is ready now. So yes, only one comment. Finally, I want together, or you will take a screenshot and solve afterwards. Or today you want to match speed with Sanket sir. If you are ready, then I don't have any problem. We'll solve together otherwise. If you are saying, sir, solve together. Okay, साथ में solve करेंगे आज. No problem. Together. Everyone is saying, sir, together. Sir, please say something about own debenture. Beta, I am going to tell you. Don't worry. I am going to tell you about own debenture in this question only. So don't worry. Actually, own debenture account is opened when you want to cancel your debentures. So own debentures account is open. Okay? Yes. So in question only, I am going to tell you about own debentures. Don't worry, beta. Don't worry. चलो सॉल्व करें. Solve together. Everyone is saying. Yes, we will accept your challenge to match speed. Yes, very good. Rekha madam is saying. चलो सॉल्व करते हैं. Sencom Limited, listed company. Listed company means better there is no DRR. No DRR. So first thing, it is what is the basic thing behind it? No DRR, sir. No DRR. Issued 1 lakh rupees 50,000 K debentures. So better rupees. It is not number. It is rupees. So credit plus. So debentures credit plus 1 lakh 50,000. 5% debentures on 30th September 2000, on which interest is payable half yearly. Sir, interest is payable half yearly, 31st March and 30th September, sir. Okay, so got this concept. 5% debentures, interest is payable half yearly, 31st March and 30th September. Now see here, balance sheet date that we have to find out. Balance sheet date. Okay, so balance sheet date is important in this question. Okay, beta, balance sheet date is very, very important. See, books are closed on 31st December. Now, first important point, sir, I taught you regarding expense payable entry. Expense payable entry. Sir, now that day only I solved your queries. Yes, basically expense payable entry. Tell me why in this question there is interest payable entry. Yes, every one of you. I already taught you this concept. Okay. See, beta, our balance sheet date is 31st December. Correct? It starts on 1st January and ends on 31st December. Now, last interest paid is on 30th September. So, as per accrual concept, our cutoff date. Now, in this question, this is our cutoff date. Okay. So, interest payment date is 30th September. So, from 30th September up to 31st December, interest is expenditure. We booked interest. Booked means what? We booked our expenditure. See, this is very practical word. We have to book our expenditure, but we do not pay interest. Why? Because interest we are going to pay it on 31st of March. Our payment dates are fixed. So beta 3 months interest we will record in this year, and 3 months interest as per accrual concept we will record in next year. So we will book our expenditure. We will book our expenditure in current year for 3 months, and we will book our expenditure 3 months ka interest in next year. So 6 months interest we are going to divide it in 3 months part. इतना समझ लीजिए. एक बार हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन करता हूं. देखो बेटा, हमने जो पिछला इंटरेस्ट पे किया था वो 30 सितंबर को किया था. 30 सितंबर को इंटरेस्ट पे किया तो बीच में कौन आया? बीच में आया 31 दिसंबर. अभी 31 दिसंबर को हमारी बैलेंस शीट कट किए रे. तो कट क्यों किया? बिकॉज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. अभी बैलेंस शीट मैंने कट की 31 दिसंबर को. इट इज माय कट ऑफ डेट. सो कट ऑफ डेट पे क्या हुआ? कट ऑफ डेट पे मैंने पिछले 3 महीने का वो इंटरेस्ट तो मुझे देना पड़ेगा. सर पिछले 3 महीने का इंटरेस्ट, पर सर आपने तो बोला है 30 सितंबर और 31 मार्च को इंटरेस्ट पे करना है. अभी करूं तो क्या करूं? मुझे एक्सपेंडिचर तो बुक करना ही पड़ेगा. आई एम अ फॉलोअर ऑफ एक्रूअल कॉन्सेप्ट. एक्रूअल मतलब खर्चा हुआ तो रिकॉर्ड उसी साल में करना पड़ेगा. पेमेंट कभी भी करो, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. सो सर मुझे एक्सपेंडिचर बुक करना पड़ेगा. कब बुक करना पड़ेगा? 31 दिसंबर को. सर 31 दिसंबर को एंट्री क्या करूंगा? इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिट. Interest is my expenditure to interest payable. Payable is my liability. Yes, sir, we are getting this concept. We are getting this concept. Very easy, sir. On 31st December, we are going to record interest expenditure account debit to interest payable. Sir, now what is the concept? We booked our expenditure. Sir, now in next year, so sir, P&L account debit to interest, we are going to pass this entry on 31st of December. Now on 1st January, understand, 1st January, interest payable, we will reverse this entry. Interest payable account debit to interest. Interest payable account debit to interest. And on 31st of March, we will pay interest. Now this is for 3 months. And interest to bank for 6 months. So interest 6 months से credit होगा, 6 months से debit होगा, 3 months से credit होगा. तो P&L में only 3 months का interest जाएगा. You will transfer in P&L only 3 months interest, sir. How many months ka interest you will transfer in P&L? So in current year you will transfer for 3 months, and in next year you are going to transfer for 3 months. So beta, this is how we are doing it on practically. So on 1st January we are going to reverse this interest. So what is the entry? Interest payable account debit to interest. What is the entry? Interest payable on 1st Jan. And on 31st December, we will book interest. So we will cancel it on 1st Jan. So that is practically we are doing this, all these things. We will reverse this entry to make sure in next year when you pay interest is for 6 months, but ultimately interest is transferred to P&L only for 3 months. So how your interest account will look like? Interest account. Interest is expenditure, correct? Hai? So remember, interest is always to bank, debit plus. On last date, it is to interest payable. On last date, it is to interest payable. And see, on the first date, we will reverse this interest in the next year. So similarly, of the last year interest, we are going to reverse it. And remaining figure is by profit and loss account. So this is the pro forma of interest. Interest is our expenditure to bank. If it is accrued, it is to interest payable. And similarly, on first day, we are going to reverse it. So in P&L, we are going to transfer balancing figure. Yes, beta. So in comment section, you have to tell me. In comment section, every one of you, tell me interest kya hoga. Interest pro forma. Everyone? Yes. Fast. Interest account to bank, interest to interest payable, by interest payable, and balancing figure is by P&L. Chalo, fast बोलिए. Interest account का pro forma. जल्दी. चलो, make it very fast. So interest account pro forma. Sir, why we are booking that interest as expenditure? We are purchasing debentures. No, beta. This interest which we are going to pay, that for 1,50,000. for 1,50,000. We are talking about 1,50,000 now. Pavitra ji. To bank, yes, Tanishka, very good beta. To bank to interest payable by interest payable on the first line and balancing figure by P&L. Who answered very fast? Yes, Chandwani ji answered very fast. शिवम गुप्ता बोल रहे कि सर एक बार एक्सप्लेन कर दो. We are getting this concept. See beta, interest. एक last time बता रहा हूँ. Suppose to bank is of 12 months. Whatever months you have paid to bank payment, which is accrued. Accrued means to interest payable is not yet paid on 31st of March or 31st of December, whatever the balance sheet date. And on first date, normally we reverse this interest. Now this interest we are going to reverse in the next year. And similarly, last year interest we are going to reverse on the first day by interest payable. So balancing figure is by P&L. This is the pro forma of expenditure. This is the pro forma of any expenditure. For single entry also, I am going to teach you the same thing. Okay, so same thing हम लोग explain करेगा मैं आपको single entry में. Sorry. Sahil, we are going to keep it in the morning if possible, but this is not in my hand. So I am not getting any schedule till now. But yes, I will request, but I don't know exactly whether I say I will keep it in the morning or not. But better accounting session in the evening is okay. Theory session might be in the morning. Okay, so that is more important. Practical sessions in the evening. You don't think it is very boring session, practical sessions, and theory you can keep it in the morning. Okay, chalo. So, beta Surya, now it's done, beta. Please, sorry, I already teach you for 2 times. Beta, you have to improve your level. Okay, मतलब मैंने आपको already ये बता दिया. चलो, साथ में लिखते हैं अभी. So here, new concept. So here, write down one important point. Balance sheet date. Write down balance sheet date and interest payment date are different. So opening interest and closing interest payable. So opening interest and closing interest payable. चलो, cancellation were made on the same date. Okay. So have you written this balance sheet date and interest payment date? On 31st December 2000, investment made for the redemption were 22,500. So DRR investment is given in the question. So 1,50,000, you can check this 1,50,000 into 15%. So yes, sufficient investment is there. Now on 1st March 2002, 25,000. Now this is face value. and 24,725 is a X interest. Okay. So 1st March, when you paid the last interest? Yes. Now you only tell me when you paid the last interest. Tell me fast when you paid the last interest. Yes. And how many months now not paid? So that you have to pay to that last holder. So Mr. X, suppose he holds say 24,725 में आपने purchase किया. Now you purchase from him, from Mr. X, 24,725. This is only a principal amount, beta. Why? Because it is X interest. And we have to pay interest separately. For how many months? Yes, beta. Now you only tell me for how many months. Yeah, very good. So last interest paid on 30th September, October, November, December, January, February. So interest is of 5 months. 5 महीने का इंटरेस्ट पे करना पड़ेगा सर जी. 1 मार्च को कितने महीने का इंटरेस्ट? 5 months. You write it on the question, huh, beta. Please write it on the question. Every one of you write it on question. 5 months. Then next entry, 31st March. Now you bought 25,000 debentures. So out of 1,50,000, 25,000 we already bought it. So we left with 1,25,000 debentures. Rupees 1,25,000 debenture interest for 6 months. For 6 months. So it is 31st of March. So we have to pay interest for 6 months. Okay. Correct, sir. On 31st of March, we have to pay interest for 6 months. Next date, 1st September. Now 1st September, last interest paid on 31st March. April, May, June, July, August. Again 5 months, sir. Again 5 months. But this time it is including interest. So this is principal plus interest. And we have to bifurcate it in principal and interest. And next date after this, 30th September, is interest payment date. 125 minus 20. So interest is always paid on face value. So 30th September, you are going to pay interest for 6 months. And after that, 31st of March, interest outstanding entry for 3 months. Interest outstanding entry for 3 months. So beta, how many sequence are there? Chalo. So I will write sequence. Okay. Don't write it in exam. It is only for your concept clarity, for understanding. So write down understanding. For understanding. Date and event. First date, 1st January 2002. Opening balance of debentures and opening interest payable from October to December. 3 months. Why? Because balance sheet date. Why opening interest is there? Because balance sheet date and interest payment date are different. First January 2002. So first event you understood. Opening balance of debentures rupees 1,50,000, and it is 1,50,000 into beta. Yes, what is for percentage of debentures? 5% into 3/12 So what is the interest amount? Yes, anyone? Chalo re beta, chalo, 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 chalo. 1875. Yes, sir. Over. So event we understood. What is the next date? What is the next date? 1st March. Own debentures. Own debentures. Face value rupees 25,000. X interest 24,725. So beta 5 months. How you calculated 5 months? From last October 1st to 1st March or 20th Feb. October, November, December, January, February. Own debentures. We bought own debentures from open market. So this is purchase. Next date. Next date is beta 31st March. Interest on debentures from October 1st October to 31st March. Now outstanding balance is beta C 1,50,000 minus you own purchase. So you purchase your debentures from open market of 25,000. So you left with 1,25,000. So you left with 1,25,000. So this is the next date, 31st of March. Easy che? If you understood this sequence, then question is very easy. Then what is next date? 1st September. Beta 1st September. Again, own debentures. Own debentures. Face value rupees 20,000 and come interest rupees 20,125. How many months? 5 months. How? Last interest 1st April to 31st October. April, May, June, July. Sorry, April, May, June, July, August. Sorry, 31st of August. Sorry, 31st of August. September May we bought it. Not October, 31st of August. Next date, this September. Again, interest on debentures. From 1st April to 30th September. Outstanding balance 1,25,000 minus rupees 20,000, rupees 1,05,000. And most important, 31st December. Interest payable. Closing interest payable 3 months. First October to 31st December. And closing balance of debentures is equal to 1,05,000. Yes, beta. Now, if you have any query related to this, you can ask me. You can recall this sequence at the time of revision. Chalo. Any problem till now? Yes, write down it properly. Beta, it is market Adit Arvind. If he is in need of money, he is going to sell. Now Adit is asking, sir, why investor will sell it at lower price? Beta, when he is in need of money, he is going to sell and company will take the benefit of taking it back. Okay. So this is a demand and supply rule, beta, because he is in need investor whenever. Now see, in our society, now some investors bought the flat in 2016 at rupees 1 crore 60 lakhs. But after demonetization and after market slacks or in corona, now flats prices are almost 1 crore 20 lakhs. But those investors who bought it for 1 crore 60 lakhs, only investors from Mumbai or any other region, now in Pune, they canceled their investment. They sold their investments at 1 crore 20 lakhs, 1 crore 10 lakhs. Okay. So this is better demand and supply rule, because investor may get sometimes a good return or might be negative return. So don't ask such questions. Okay, it's okay if you are asking such type of questions, because investor in need of money and that's why he's selling at lower than the face value. Okay. Okay, so this events now clear to everyone. Please tell me. अफरीन खान ब्लर दिख रहा है तो प्लीज आप आपका जो रिजोल्यूशन है, वो रिजोल्यूशन जो हम लोग देखते हैं इसमें, तो वो 720 या 480 कर लीजिए, सो आप आराम से देख पाओगे. बेटा, इन एग्जाम डोंट राइट ऑल दिस सीक्वेंस, इज ओनली फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग. दिस सीक्वेंस विल हेल्प यू आउट हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन. ओके, चलो अभी हम लोग क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे. एवरीवन नाउ, ये यस क्लियर टिल नाउ? Okay. Yes, opening interest की entry Teja. Now I will explain this. Chalo. So write down now. So here in question, ICA asks you debentures account and own debentures account also. Now this is something you are doing it for the first time. Own debentures debit balance and debentures credit balance. Remember, own debentures is a debit balance and debentures is a credit balance. Remember. Chalo. So write down 5% mortgage debentures. So I will tell you own debentures account in answer only. Just write it. 5% mortgage debentures. Whose books, beta? Sencom Limited. Sencom Limited. Prepare columns. Date, particulars, and only rupees column, because here own debentures we will prepare wo yesterday ka format. Okay, because in yesterday's question own debentures is not asked. Here specifically own debentures is asked. So same question but by using separate method, different presentation. Date, particulars, rupees. Credit plus, debit minus. Credit plus, debit minus. Date, particulars, rupees. Now someone, Pooja, is asking, sir, how to find out balance sheet date and interest date. बेटा इट इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन ना पूजा, ऐसे क्यों क्वेश्चंस पूछ रही हो? देखना बेटा, इंटरेस्ट का डेट दिया हुआ है 31 मार्च एंड 30 सितंबर एंड 31 दिसंबर को बेटा बैलेंस शीट का डेट है, दिया है ना उन्होंने, ड्यूरिंग द ईयर एंडेड. सो ईयर एंडेड इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. सो बेटा इट इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, प्लीज रीड इट केयरफुली. कोई बात नहीं. Date, particulars, rupees, date, particular, rupees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 lines. Beta, skip 10 lines. 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 10 Own debentures account. Own debentures account. Date, particulars, face value, interest, cost. Date, particulars, face value. You can take it on 2 pages, beta, and cost. 10 lines. 10 lines. If you want, you can take it on 2 pages. And last, after 10 lines, interest account. Date, particulars, rupees, date, particulars, rupees of 7 lines. Chalo, 7 lines. Draw it fast. Chalo, draw. Draw it fast and tell me over in the comment section. चलिए start. Okay, over. Next, chalo start. Yes, write down. First day, debentures account. Debentures account 1/1/2002. Buy balance brought down. Buy balance brought down. Write down 1,50,000. Take red pen. Interest account. Interest account. Red pen. 1st Jan 2002. First line. I already explained you the concept of interest payable. Interest payable 1,50,000 into 5% is the interest rate into 3/12. What is the amount? 1,875. So write down 1,875. Okay, sir. Now move to own debentures account. Own debentures account. Now next date. So you know the sequence. So sequence हमने already cover किया है. So 1st January sequence over. इधर लिखा था मैंने, just checking the answer. इधर लिखा, भूल गया मैं. These are steps. ठीक है, sequence you have written ना, just check it. I am not getting my sequence now. Okay. चलो, buy balance brought down over. Now 1st March own debentures. Come to own debentures account. 1st March 2002. So this is sequence में number 2. To bank. What is the face value? 25,000. So A, B, C, D. A, 25,000. B, 25,000 into 5% into 2 by 12. Yes, what is the amount? Sorry, not 2 by 12. Sorry. 5 by 12. 5 by 12. I forgot. $521. Inner column C, 24,725. 24,725. And D, X interest. Therefore, don't deduct interest from this. So 521 deduct nahi karna hai. And 24,725. Easy. Immediately on the opposite line, we will cancel this own debenture, because own debenture we don't have to maintain it. We are going to cancel it. So cancel it. And how to cancel it? Understand, by giving credit, because the own debentures debit plus, credit minus, and anything you have to cancel by giving opposite effect. Okay. So by how many percentage beta? By 5% debentures. So by 5% debentures, and we are going to cancel 25,000 and 24,725. We are going to cancel 24,725. Okay. So now you write it on own debentures account. Debentures account to own debentures. Yes, 24,725 in debentures account debit side, because you are cancelling it. But debentures are always shown at face value. Therefore, you are going to record profit on, just note down it. In after 2 entries, you are going to understand everything. To own debentures. So what is the profit on own debentures on cancellation? 25,000 and 24,725. So this is 275. See beta, 275. To own debentures. See, वापस सबसे पहले क्या किया? Own debentures to bank. A, face value. B, interest. C, inner column. D, X interest. X interest, therefore, I have not deducted 521 because it is X interest. Then we have to cancel own debentures. So opposite side, I am going to write 25,000 and 24,725. So 5% debentures. To with whom it is going to cancel? With debentures, because no more liability of 25,000. So we are going to cancel with own debentures 24,725. And remaining 275, because my face value is 25,000. So I cancelled 275. So this is all for own debentures account. Now what is the next day? 31st of March. Interest payment date. Interest payment date. So to bank. On how many debentures? You cancel. See, 150 minus 25. So you are going to pay interest on 1,25,000 into 5% into sequence में check करो into 6/12. So you are going to pay interest 1,25,000 5% for 6/12. So this is 3125. 3125. I'm not going to write it now. Now one up to 31st March I have completed. Now on next transaction. Now 31st March you have completed. Now 1st September I'm not going to write. You will tell me now. You will tell me what you are going to write on 1st September. Waiting for your answer. Chalo. Waiting for your answer. On 1st September. Now you only tell me for 1st September. Yes, fast. Try it. Though you are getting wrong answer, it's okay, my friend. Still, you try it. Everyone has to try. Everyone. Though you are getting wrong answer, it's okay. Chalo. Who answered very fast? Meman Rafiq Bhai. ABCD. Oh my God. Mayank Bhai Agarwal. आर्ची सिप टू बैंक लिख के छोड़ दी है. हिमांशु ने करेक्ट कैलकुलेट किया है. अंकित भाई ने भी बराबर कैलकुलेट किया है. हर्ष ने भी बराबर कैलकुलेट किया है. खुशी दत्ता ने भी बराबर कैलकुलेट किया है. ओहो, छा गए मेरे स्टूडेंट्स, छा गए. टू बैंक. वेरी गुड. दवे यज्ञेश करेक्ट. राकेश कुमार, विनोद भाई, रतन पारा करेक्ट छे. वेरी गुड. चलो. सो टू बैंक 20,000. बी 20,000 इंटू 5% इंटू 5/12. सर, we solve ये problem. You have to solve it today again by using Tiki technique. $417. At what price, sir? 20,125. But this is come interest. So minus interest. See, sir. And 19,708. Now, beta, tell me profit on cancellation. Chalo. Now tell me profit on cancellation. Profit on cancellation. Chalo, chalo, chalo. to own debentures 19,708. So what is the profit on cancellation, sir? ₹20,000. ₹292, sir. Who answered very fast? Let's see who answered very fast. $922. Neha Gupta, wrong, beta. How it is $922? राजेश भाई ने बराबर आंसर आप्यू. Yes, Rajesh bhai. I think Rajesh bhai is his father's name. I forgot his name. He told me his name. 292. सूर्या, oh my God, सूर्या तो करेक्ट गया है बेटा. सूर्या क्यों रो रहा था रे, नहीं आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है करके? हाँ बेटा, सूर्या पहले ही बोल रहा था नहीं आ रहा है करके. 292. Profit on cancellation. Now next date, next date, next date. What is the next date, beta? Those students who have patience and those who wants to pass in the exam, वही जिगर रखेंगे ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने का. Lot of patience, lot of patience. बहुत पेशेंस की जरूरी है. 30 September. To bank. See the sequence. I have given you events also. In exam, you won't get time for writing events. 1,05,000. So, whether this is 2625. Interest. And then on 31st December, red pen. 2. Interest payable. To interest payable. $1,05,000 into 5% into 3/12. This is 131313. Actually, you are getting 1312.5. So I'm writing 1313. Yes. And now it's over. Now it's over. So let's close it now. 31st December. To balance carried down. 1,05,000. Correct? Correct, hai? Next, own debentures. 45,000 is going to tally. Then 521 plus 417. But this is you saved your interest by interest account. By P&L that you paid it to 938. And 24,725 plus 19,708, it is going to tally 44433. This is own debentures. And last but not least, by P&L, $7,063. 5188. See the answer 5188. Interest account also. Over, my friend. Very slow. I have given exactly 1 hour to this problem. I taught you each and every concept in detail. All three questions are different. DRR, remember. So friends, make sure you solve this question by using Tik-Tikiji technique 20 minutes and tell me it in the next session how much time you have taken to solve this question. So let's take a break. Very good. Let's take a break, beta, and we will come back at 7:22. So thank you. 10 minutes break. निसर्ग ब्रेक दे देना. निसर्ग निसर्ग break 10 minutes. Welcome back once again, beta, all of you. Chalo, let's start illustration number 4. Let's start with illustration number 4. Yes. Easy or difficult one? Anyone who tried this? Easy छे के difficult छे? चलो जल्दी बताओ मुझे. चलो जल्दी जल्दी आ जाओ बेटा. फास्ट ब्रेक ओवर. खाना पीना हो गया सबका? चलो 10 मिनट हो गए थे. बहुत लेंदी है, बहुत लेंदी है. चलो जल्दी आ जाओ सब लोग. मेरा टैप चार्जिंग को लगा लेता हूँ. यस. बेटा नाउ दिस क्वेश्चन इज सिमिलर to question number illustration number 2. So I'm not going to take this illustration because it's similar to illustration number 2. Okay. Interest on debentures, no need to calculate. Okay. Chalo. So illustration number 4 is your homework. It's very simple illustration. It is similar to illustration number. Yes. What is the category of this illustration? Illustration 4. Let's check it. Beta A category. B is also A. C A category. This is C category. 5 number A category and 6 number A category. Okay. So 5 number and 6 number we are going to solve. Chalo. Let's start with 5 number. Illustration number 5. The balance sheet of B Company Limited, unlisted company. Unlisted company means DRR 10% and DRR investment 15%. Equity and liabilities, shareholders fund, share capital, reserves and surplus. Non-current liabilities, long-term borrowings, current liabilities, trade payable. Non-current assets, PPE, current assets, inventory, trade receivables, authorized capital, reserves and surplus, long-term borrowings, property, plant and equipment, and cash and bank balance. Updation, I already told you how to update our balance sheet. To give existing shareholders an option to purchase 1 share of 10 at rupees 15 for every 4 shares held prior to bonus distribution. Okay, the option was taken by all applicants. So how many shares are there? 20,000. So 20,000 shares are there. 1 share for 4 shares into rupees 15. So what is the amount? 20,000 divided by 4 into 15. 75,000. How many entries? 2 entries. You can write over there. There are 2 entries. to issue one share for, now how many shares are there now beta? 25,000 shares. 20,000 into 1 by 4, it means 5,000. So 25,000 shares into 1 by 5. So how many shares are bonus shares? So see the beta, these are 5,000 shares. This is called as right option. Right shares. When you are declaring shares to your existing shareholders, it is called as right shares, and then you are giving bonus shares. And what is the amount of premium? 12% debentures, 1,20,000. Debentures plus 3%. So you are going to pay 1,23,600. Okay. Now there are hidden entries also. Hidden entries for DRR and DRR investment. DRR is 1,20,000 into 10%, and this is 1,20,000 into 15%. 18,000, 12,000. See beta, journal entries pro forma, write down. Journal entries, books of B Limited. Journal entries. Serial number, particulars, LF, debit rupees, credit rupees. One page format. Write down books of B Limited, serial number, particulars, LF, debit rupees, credit rupees. Now here, number A, right shares. What are entries for right shares beta? First entry, bank account debit to equity share application. How many shares we applied? 20,000 shares into 1 by 4 at rupees 15. Now this is temporary account application. Amount is beta 75,000. You applied for right issue. See, out of 15, 10 is face value. So you are going to divide. So bank is cash comes in, equity share application is a temporary account. So they applied it. Equity share application, we are going to cancel it. 75,000, wait. So it is rupees 15. But beta, in face value, you always transfer face value. So 5,000 into 10. And excess money is called as security premium. Rupees 5. Multiplied by 5,000 shares. Being application money received and being shares issued. Application we are going to cancel. I'm not giving any narration. Narration now you can write by your own. See effects. Bank account increased by 75,000. So you can update your questions balance sheet. Bank account, you can add 75,000. equity share capital, you can add 50,000, and security premium, new item, security premium 25,000 under the head reserves and surplus. So now update your questions balance sheet. Bank increased by 75,000. 50,000 you increase share capital, and security premium increased by 25,000. Over, sir. B. First adjustment over. To issue bonus shares for every 5 shares held. Bonus can be given from security premium. So 5,000 into 10 is a bonus. So first we will use security premium. First entry, security premium account debit. So we are reducing our reserves. Reserves, you can check. In reserves, we have security premium and P&L. So security premium account debit 25,000 maximum balance. Profit and loss account is a balancing figure. To bonus to equity shareholders. See beta, 25,000 shares into 1/5 into rupees 10. So this is bonus, we have to give 50,000 and balancing figure P&L. So first priority, as CRR is not there, therefore for security premium, then P&L, and then bonus to equity shareholder is a temporary account. Bonus to equity shareholder, use shortcut, and you are going to increase equity share capital. So this is a temporary account. So bonus will get cancelled, 50,000. Effects in the balance sheet. Security premium has a debit balance, and in balance sheet it has a credit balance. So deduct it. So balance in security premium 0. Profit and loss account reduced by 25,000. And equity share capital added by, sorry, this is 50,000. Capital credit. So capital credit, therefore add it. Second entry over. Third entry, hidden entry, DRR. Hidden entry. Create DRR. DRR has a credit balance and it is created out of profit and loss account. Very, very important entry. Profit and loss account debit to DRR. What is the balance? 1,20,000. What is the amount? 10%. So we created DRR rupees 12,000. We reduced profit, P&L debited, free reserves debited, and DRR is a specific reserve which we created. This is hidden entry. Compulsory, as there is no DRR account, so it is expected by ICI that everyone knows this concept to create DRR. So hidden entry, DRR, how much? 12,000. And you will reduce from P&L 12,000. 12,000 credited to DRR account. So add it in DRR under resource and surplus and deduct it from P&L, that is 1,20,000. Already we deducted 25,000. So again deduct 12,000. Till now, no confusion. Till now, no confusion. Please practice it properly. Next. D entry. Create DRR investment also. 15%. Again, hidden entry. DRR investment. Write down. DRR investment account debit to bank. DRR investment account debit to bank. 1,20,000 into 15%. Hidden entry. 18,000. 18,000. So DRR investment is a new item, number 6. DRR investment 18,000 and bank balance reduced by 18,000. DRR investment, add it, and bank balance reduce it. So till now, hidden entries are over. Now redemption entries. Redemption entries. E, normal pen. Roman 1. Yes, tell me percentage debentures, 12%. 12% debentures account debit, 1,20,000. But you are paying excess 3% premium on redemption debit. How it is calculated? 1,20,000 into 3%. So this is 3,600. Debentures debited because liability cancelled. Those students who are not aware about this, liability cancelled. Premium is loss. And we will open one temporary account to debenture holders. So to debenture holders as they are creditors. 1,23,600. Roman 2, P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Loss transferred, my friend. Loss is getting cancelled. 3,600. And creditors becomes receiver. So debenture holders account debit as their receiver. Creditors becomes receiver. Debenture holders cancel to bank. 1,23,600. Need concept clarity. Debentures cancel. Premium extra payment is a loss to debenture holders. P&L to premium. And then debenture holders to bank. So debentures temporary account, we cancelled it. So 12% debentures debit. So from balance sheet, it has a credit debit minus. Then premium is a temporary, debenture holders is a temporary. P&L debit. In question, credit, resource and surplus. So 3,600. Premium and debenture holder again cancelled. So remaining is bank credited, and in question it is debit. So deduct 1,23,600. Sir, for this purpose, First, you sold that DRR investment F. So which we created. Now you sold it. Again, red pen. Bank account debit to DRR investment. Investment sold. Investment sold. Sir, creation is also important and same amount sold is also important. So selling, this is a cost and this is a selling price. Cost is equal to selling price, therefore no profit, no loss. No loss. This is also hidden entry. Investment sold. So bank account increased by 18,000 and investment is decreased by 18,000. But though it is not affecting your balance sheet, but this will give you 2 marks. So ICI expects first you will create investment and then you will sell investment. It is the expectation of ICI. And now DRR balance, no more required. So DRR account debit to general reserve. No more DRR, 12,000. So 12,000. So बेटा DRR के जगह पे जनरल रिजर्व आ जाएगा. DRR minus 12,000 and general reserve 12,000. Here we have finished all entries. Yes, you can check these entries once again. Bank account debit to equity share application. Equity share application to equity share capital to security premium. Security premium account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders. Bonus to equity shareholders account debit to equity share capital. P&L to DRR. DRR investment to bank. Debentures account debit, premium on redemption account debit to debenture holders. P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Debenture holders account debit to bank. Bank to DRR investment. DRR to general reserve. And all entries are getting over. Now we are going to update our balance sheet. Yes. Ashwini Shetty, you have to create investment and then again sell of that investment. Though it is confusing, but you have to do it. Otherwise you won't get marks. भले आपने create करके वापस बेचा तो भी करना पड़ेगा. Yes, now tell me, are you getting tallied balance sheet or not? Chalo, 2 lakhs plus 50 plus 50. So equity share capital 3 lakhs. P and security premium 0. Here P&L account. Yes, you can take on calci 120 minus 3.6 minus 12 minus 25. 79.4 plus 12,000 of general reserve, 91,400. Long-term borrowing 0. Freehold property 1,15,000. Cash at bank 200. 2 lakhs plus 75 minus 18,000 minus 123 600 plus 18,000. So 151,400 plus 30 cash in hand. 181,400 and DRR investment 0. Chalo, share capital 3 lakhs. Reserves and surplus 91,400. Long-term borrowing 0. Trade payable as it is 1,15,000. Asset side property, plant and equipment as it is 1,15,000. Inventories no change. Debtors no change. Cash and bank balance change 1,81,400. Let's check whether my balance sheet is getting tally or not. 300 plus 91.4 plus 115. 506,400. And let's check the another side. 115 plus 135 plus 75 plus 181.4. Yes! 506,400. My balance sheet is tallying at 506,400. Let's check the answer. Yes, my friends. 506. Yes. If you want this presentation, you can take it from my notes. If you want to take screenshot in my style of presentation, you can take a screenshot with using my presentation. Bonus shares we always have to write. Current assets, resource and surplus and PPE, and cash equivalent. You can write in my way. So beta, how to recall these entries? See beta, very simple. How much time it takes? I will show you. Whenever you are recalling these entries, see, just telling you recall, how to recall it. Number one, right issue, bank to equity share application to equity share capital to security premium. So this is the first entry. Security premium account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders. Then bonus to equity shareholders account debit to equity share capital. Number 3, P&L account debit to DRR. Number 4, DRR investment account debit to bank. Number 5, there are again 3 entries. 1, debentures account debit, premium on redemption to debenture holders to bank, and P&L account debit to premium on redemption without looking into books. Next one is bank account investment sold, bank to DRR investment. And number 7, DRR to general reserve. Sir, as you are a faculty, so you can recall it within 1 minute 16 seconds by writing all this. If you want to recall, you can write sequence. Number 1, right issue. 2 entries. You can write in the same way. B, bonus issue. So you can recall, and please keep 100 pages notebook separately only for recalling concept. Don't write any amounts in that. Only recalling. This like this. This will help you not now. This will help you in your exam. Before exam. Bonus issue, 2 entries. Hidden entry. DRR. Again hidden entry. DRR investment. Redemption entries. 3. After redemption entries, investment sold. DRR transferred to general reserve. So A to G entries is a sequence. You can write in the same way. Now you got the, and please recall it today. By looking into this, you can recall all these entries. Sir, revisions are very important, sir. Sir, I remember all these entries without looking into answer. Why? Because my logics are clear and my sequence are clear. If you understand one sequence, no one will give you less than 80 marks. Okay. I hope you are clear with this concept now. चलो थोड़े से पेशेंस की जरूरत है. Yes. Bonus issue and right issue, I will tell you it in the next session. Sir, when you say yes, it is very energetic. Very good. Sir, can we use black gel pen? Yes, no problem. Can I write direct entries without cancellation? No, beta. Hitesh Jain, I told you the logic. Sir, why we are not providing interest? Beta, you can provide interest, but that will be too difficult, so don't provide it. चलो 6 नंबर के क्वेश्चन में आ जाओ. लास्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ द डे and remaining question, yes, I will give you one video for that. I will put one video for remaining problems of redemption. Teja, sir, will you teach for CA final batch also? No beta, मुझे इधर से टाइम नहीं मिलता. पहले सिखाता था, but now if suppose if I start CA final batch, then I have to take it at 10 to night 12 to 3 a.m. Sir, why interest on debenture entry is not in illustration 4? You can write. It is not asked. Beta, because Surya, it is not, Daveji, it is not asked. Sir, format we can exam, this format we can use in the exam. Yes, definitely. Sir, why we are creating general reserve? Why can't we cancel DRR with P&L? It is, reason is very simple. Beta, we cannot consider it in the P&L statement. We directly record it under the reserves and surplus. Good question. So beta Raghavan ji, instead of showing in P&L and then it will affect your earning per share. That I will tell you in the after some sessions. So beta, if you directly record it in reserves and surplus, it means your net profit is not affected, and your net profit is not affected means earning per share is not affected. So we directly take it in the general reserve. Very good thinking, beta Raghavan. सूर्या का हो गया. सर, बोनस शेयर्स कैलकुलेट करते वक्त राइट शेयर्स को हर बार ध्यान में रखना पड़ेगा. यस समृद्धि जी. सर, एक्सप्लेन द डिफरेंस बिटवीन बोनस एंड राइट इशू इन नेक्स्ट चैप्टर. इन नेक्स्ट चैप्टर, बोनस एंड राइट इशू. हाउ मच मार्क्स फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन? 16 मार्क्स. दिस क्वेश्चन इज एब्सोल्युटली क्लियर. क्लियर. तनिष्का, शिवम, मुक्ता. सिद्धार्थ गर्ग की क्वेरी मुझे याद नहीं आ रही है. अफरीन खान, सर आप पूरे इंटरमीडिएट के अकाउंट्स के लेक्चर नहीं लोगे? नो बेटा, some 7 days के topics will be taken by another faculty, but you always can give your feedbacks. समृद्धि राजन, सर बोनस के टाइम राइट इशू को अकाउंट्स को रखना है. यस, थैंक यू सर. नाउ आई एम क्लियर्ड विद द डिबेंचर्स चैप्टर. युक्ति, सर मैक्सिमम टाइम फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन 15 minutes. Sorry, 30 minutes. 16 marks, 24 minutes. 1.5 minutes for this question. So you solve this question using टिक-टिकी technique within 24 minutes. चलो बस हो गया. Now we will move to next question, illustration number 6. Illustration 6. ओके, इलू 6 पे आ जाइए। The balance sheet of convertible debentures. So this is the last question of the day. Yes, I know this is very hectic and all problems are difficult, but students, please keep patience for last question. After that, I won't tell you because I know you have to do practice for these 2 days questions. Okay, I will upload one session. Otherwise, I'm getting one session of question answers. So instead of that, I will take illustrations of redemption of preference shares in that on that day and even for TYK. If possible, I will upload these sessions of redemption of preference shares, remaining questions, or and redemption of debentures by taking permission of ICI. So don't worry, my friends, those problems which are still remaining, don't worry. I will give you uploaded lecture, recorded lecture, and you can do it by your own. Those students who are not comfortable with speed, जो बच्चे अभी भी स्पीड के साथ कंफर्टेबल नहीं है, मेरी रिक्वेस्ट आप सबको है, इफ पॉसिबल, मैंने पुणे ब्रांच के लेक्चर्स आपके लिए बहुत सस्ते में हिंदी इंग्लिश में रिकॉर्ड किए, इंग्लिश, इट्स नॉट इन इंग्लिश, सो वो रिकॉर्डेड है, आप वो ले सकते हो, बहुत चीपर रेट में है। यहाँ वहां के प्राइवेट फैकल्टीज के लेक्चर देखने से अच्छा है पुणे ब्रांच के ले लीजिए। ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन डिटेल में, जैसे मैंने अभी 3rd क्वेश्चन करवाया, 1 घंटा लेके उतना ही डिटेल में करवाया है और बहुत चीप रेट में है। आप गूगल से सर्च कर लेना, इट इज पुणे ब्रांच, आईसीआई के ही एक ब्रांच है, वहां से आप ये ले सकते हो। ये मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है, इसमें से मुझे कुछ फायदा नहीं होगा पर आप सबको बहुत ज्यादा फायदा होगा। ये मेरे साथ लाइव भी कीजिए और उसमें से देख के ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन, पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चंस, आरटीपीस, कॉन्सेप्ट, इवन फॉर अदर सब्जेक्ट्स जो मेरे हैं वो भी आप ले सकते हो। ये फॉर बेनिफिट है। देखो यहाँ पे मुझे 40 इंटू 2.5 मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 90 आवर्स मिलते, तो वहां पे मेरे 180 आवर्स के लेक्चर्स है, ऑलमोस्ट डबल। सो यू कैन मैच कॉन्सेप्ट्स, यू कैन क्लियर विथ इन दिस सेशंस or you can practice with me in that recorded session. It will help you to score more than 80 marks. So it's my request to all of you, if you are not comfortable with speed, so don't take other faculties जो जिनके सेशन से you can directly, आपको recorded lectures चलने वाले तो आप 180 आवर्स के सेशन से बहुत डिटेल में है, बहुत डिटेल में। और मैं प्राइवेट पढ़ाता नहीं हूँ, आइदर दिल्ली और पुणे ब्रांच, 2 ही जगह पे मैं पढ़ाता। ओके, और आप मेरे दूसरे सब्जेक्ट्स भी जो मैं लेता हूं उसके भी आप देख सकते हो यदि आपको मेरा टीचिंग अच्छा लगा तो। ओके, फुल एनर्जी चाहिए थी मुझे, यस। लेंदी तो है बेटा डिबेंचर्स, आई एम टेलिंग यू, डिबेंचर्स चैप्टर प्रीवियसली इट वाज इन ग्रुप 2 एंड बेटा सी माय डेयरिंग, आई एम टेकिंग 3rd सेशन, best 3rd chapter, directly redemption of debentures, and I know my students can do wonders. They are aware about all logics, so for them it is very easy. Chalo, the balance sheet of convertible limited, convertible, now name itself suggests there is something which is converting into equity shares. So today it is debentures and it is going to convert into equity shares. No problem. C. Share capital, reserve surplus, long-term borrowing, other current liability, PPE, non-current investment, cash, ये सब है। 13.51 crore rupees. Other loan, 1 lakh debentures of 100 each. Non-current investment, DRR 15 lakhs. Okay, yes. पुणे ब्रांच के लाइव लेक्चर्स नहीं है क्या हिमांशु? लाइव लेक्चर्स है बट वो जरा कॉस्टली आएंगे। Yes, Pune branch of ICI, you can search on Google, you will get the contact number, Pune branch of ICI classes. Okay. The debentures are due for redemption on 1st April 2001. The terms of issue of debentures provided that they were redeemable at premium of 5%. And wait, convert the option of debenture holders to convert 20% of their holdings into equity share at predetermined price and payment in cash. Wait, I will tell you. Except for 100 debenture holders having 25,000 debentures, rest exercise the option. The investment were realized at par on sale, and on 1st April 2001, here 1st April 2001, redraft the balance sheet after giving the effect for the redemption. Show your calculation in respect of number of equity shares to be allotted. Beta, very easy question. See, I will give you the first table. Write down with me. How many debentures are there? 1 lakh debentures. Write down. Into you are going to pay them 105 extra, premium of 5%. Premium of 5%. So beta, आप लोग उनको 100 rupees का डिबेंचर, but you are giving back 105. How many debentures की amount is 105? Yes, 1 lakh into 105. So this is 1 crore 5 lakhs. It's a redemption value. Wait. Redemption value is 1 crore 5 lakhs. But out of that, rejected conversion, accepted conversion. Write down. Rejected conversion and accepted conversion. 25,000 debentures. They rejected the conversion. 105. 25,000 into, so they have taken cash option. 26,25,000. Remaining cash, so 75,000 debentures into rupees 105 beta. $78,75,000 divided it in 2 parts. $78,75,000 divided it in 2 parts. 20% equity shares. 20% equity shares. And 80%. So what is the option? 20% equity shares and 80% at a predetermined price and remaining in the cash. Okay. So cash. So they are getting 20%, 78,75,000 into 20%. Rupees 15,75,000. And 80% in cash. So beta, this is 63 lakhs. 78,75,000 into 20%. Number of shares. One share is of rupees 15.75. So beta, they want shares of rupees 15,75,000. So number of shares 1 lakh equity shares. Cross multiplication. 1 lakh equity shares. And remaining is cash. 1 lakh equity shares into rupees 10 will be equity share capital. That is 10 lakhs. And 1 lakh equity shares into 5.75. 5,75,000 will be security premium. So this is a bifurcation. 15,75,000. Friends, it is not at all difficult. Okay. So 15,75,000 bifurcation. One more time. 1 lakh equity shares into 105. We have to pay 1 crore 5 lakhs because 5% premium. 5% premium. Okay. Have you done this, beta? 1 crore 5 lakhs. Out of this, 20% rejected. Sorry, 125,000 shares they rejected. They accepted only cash. So this is a cash. Accepted conversion. They accepted conversion 20%. Predetermined price of 15.75 and balance in bank. So 75,000 into 105, whatever the amount multiplied by 20% and 80% in cash. One share is of 15.75. So how many shares you are going to issue? 1 lakh shares multiplied by 10 rupees. So it will be 10 lakhs and ऊपर का 5.75 will be security premium. देखो एकदम आसान है. आप कितने शेयर्स देना चाहते थे? देखो 1 लाख के डिबेंचर्स थे, उनको 105 रुपया 5% प्रीमियम आप देना चाहते थे. सो आपको कितना अमाउंट देना है बेटा? इट्स वेरी सिंपल. 1 करोड़ 5 लाख रुपीज हमें देना है. 1 करोड़ 5 लाख में से रिजेक्टेड कन्वर्जन कितना किया? रिजेक्टेड एंड एक्सेप्टेड. तो बेटा 25,000 वालों ने बोला नहीं चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए, हमें कन्वर्जन नहीं चाहिए, हमें कैश चाहिए. चलो ले लो. 25,000 वालों को बोल दिया ले लो 105 रुपया कैश में ले लिया. बचे कितने? 75,000. 75,000 को बोला तुम्हारी वैल्यू कितनी है? उन्होंने बोला 75,000 इंटू 105 सर 78,75,000. चलो बेटा बोला 78,75,000 में से 20% आपका इक्विटी शेयर्स होएगा. सो इक्विटी शेयर्स कितना होगा? 20%. तो 15,75,000 एंड 80% आपकी कैश होगी वो 63 लाख. एक शेयर बना 15 रुपए 75 पैसे का, 15 रुपए 75 पैसे का. 15,75,000 उनका बनता है इक्विटी शेयर्स का. तो कितने शेयर्स इशू किए? 1 लाख. बट वेट बेटा 1 लाख इक्विटी शेयर्स रिकॉर्ड कैसे करेगा? 10 रुपया तो फेस वैल्यू होगा, ऊपर का 5.75 जाएगा सिक्योरिटी प्रीमियम में. सो यहाँ पे हमारा पूरा का पूरा प्रॉब्लम खत्म होता है. चलो जल्दी से बताइए, आर यू गेटिंग दिस कॉन्सेप्ट और नॉट? अफरीन खान का एक है कि सर यस प्रिंस बोल रहा है कि इजी है. आकांशिल बोल रहा है डू वी यूज रिडीमेबल वैल्यू फॉर दिस कैलकुलेशन ऑफ फेस वैल्यू? यस बेटा रिडीमेबल वैल्यू वी हैव टू यूज. अफरीन का बोलना है सर पुणे ब्रांच के रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स में अगर क्वेरी होगी तो कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे? बेटा 99% यू वोंट गेट क्वेरी बिकॉज इतना डिटेल में होता है, इतना रिवीजन होता है, और बाद में आपकी एक रिवीजन बैच भी होती है पूरी की पूरी डिटेल में. तो डोंट वरी, नहीं आएंगे बेटा आपको अफरीन क्वेरीज. फिर भी आया तो यू कैन कॉन्टेक्ट मी. और किसी को कोई क्वेश्चंस है? यस चलो तो समझ में सबको आया? गॉट दिस कॉन्सेप्ट इजीली कैन बी अंडरस्टूड बाय डायग्राम. सर टोटली अंडरस्टूड, आई अंडरस्टूड. यस वेरी गुड, got it clear. हाँ जी सर समझ में आया, समझ में आया, समझ में आया. सबको समझ में आया बाय डायग्राम? वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, एवरीवन गॉट इट नाउ। चलो, सो डायग्राम समझ में आया है तो इसका आंसर हाउ टू प्रेजेंट इन एग्जाम, इफ सपोज if possible you can present it in with using this diagram, beta. And now it's very easy, you can use this diagram, you can update now your balance sheet. Yes, I will show you how to update this balance sheet, don't worry. So this is a pro forma. If you don't want to use diagrammatic form, you can use this pro forma working note 1 in exam. But if you think the diagram is easy, so let it be. अरे बाकी बच्चे क्यों नहीं बोल रहे अंडरस्टूड और नॉट अंडरस्टूड? ओनली 15 स्टूडेंट्स आंसर्ड इट. Okay. Chalo. Now how to solve this? The investment were sold and realized at par. Now beta DRR we will transfer it to general reserve. Oh sorry, there is a यार ये mistake अभी भी नहीं solve किया. So yes, DRR investment लिखो इसको, DRR investment. I already explained them last time. Yes, again I have to inform them. This is DRR investment, huh, beta? And DRR we will transfer it to general reserve now. So general reserve will be added by 10 lakhs. So extra amount you will pay from. Yes. Now what is the extra amount? Yes. How are you going to pass this entry? Yes. Now I'm waiting for your entry, beta. I'm waiting for your entry. What entry you are going to pass now? चलो चलो चलो. Entry बताओ मुझे diagram के हिसाब से. See. Debentures account debit. Yes. You only tell me the entry now. Chalo, all of you. Yes, tell me the entry. I'm waiting for your entry now. चलो जल्दी से एंट्री बताओ, फास्ट. Only one entry is there. एंट्री बताओ जल्दी से. चलो ये चार्ट देख के. How many subjects do you teach in inter? Accounts, costing, FM, advanced accounts. Yes. Error is rectified. Beta, now I want only one entry. Neha Gupta ji, I want only one entry now. Waiting for your entry now. Please do practice of all these 6 questions. TYK, I will give it in recorded one. It's corrected in module. Very good. So then why it is not updated on the study material? Yes, website में. Website पे क्यों नहीं दिख रहा है फिर? राघवन्ना नो बेटा. Yes, Dave bhai. No beta. We'll tell you directly entry because in this question, understand debentures account debit. How much? 1 crore. That P&L we transfer that premium on redemption. I'm telling you directly effects, 5 lakhs. To equity share capital beta. To equity share capital 10 lakhs. To security premium 5,75,000. And to bank, beta, now you are paying 26,25,000 through bank and 63 lakhs. 2625 plus 6,300. So how much beta? 89 lakh 25,000. See the total. 1000 plus 575. Yes beta, it is matching. Yes, it is matching now this total. So this is end effect. You can write this entry. Debentures account debit directly. Yes. Yes, directly this entry. So debentures is going to cancel. Excess amount 5% we are going to pay it from P&L. So equity share capital is increased, security premium is increased, and bank balance. Test your knowledge beta. Chalo. So yes, now update your balance sheet. Debentures minus 1 crore. P&L minus 5 lakhs. Equity share capital add 10 lakhs. Security premium, new item, 5,75,000. Correct, na? And bank balance, reduce it, 89 lakh. 89,25,000. Then beta, you will sell your investment 15 lakhs. No need of this investment now. Plus 15 lakhs. Other loans will be as it is. Okay. So now your share capital 60 lakhs. You can write 50 lakhs plus 10 lakh. Yes, take on calci. Security premium 575 plus 9,000 of general reserve. Last 3 zeros you don't take it. Plus 1,000 plus 1,000 minus 500. And this 10 lakhs is already cancelled. So 0. So your resource and surplus is 1 crore 10 lakh 75,000. This is 0. Other loan 65 lakhs. This is again 0. So share capital 60 lakhs. Share capital 60 lakhs. 1 crore 10 lakh 75,000. Long-term borrowing 65 lakhs. Other current liability 1 crore 25 lakhs. Property 1 crore 60 lakhs. 0. Cash and cash equivalent 7,500 minus 8,925 plus 1,500. I have ignored last 3 zeros. So this is 75,000 and this is 2 crores. So take a total 6,000 11075 plus 6500 plus 12500. So total is 360. And let's see the total. Yes! 3,60,75,000. Update your balance sheet. Yes, all of you. Chalo. Tomorrow, new chapter with new energy. So now we are going to revise from chapter 1 to chapter last chapter. Now this is all for today's session. Yes, and you can take a screenshot if you want. My way of presentation of balance sheet. Yes, you can take a presentation. Yeah, chalo tik tiki ji jaiye aap. I am giving you today full revision. Balance sheet, take a screenshot. And these are notes to accounts. Take a screenshot. Chalo, now last 10 minutes for everything till today. Full revision till today. From bonus shares to redemption of debentures. All 3 chapters. Tomorrow we are going to start with, yes, all concepts are taken. Maximum problems are covered in this 4 to 5 days. Still you want detailed explanation. I already told you what to do, and I'm going to record one session for TYK for redemption of preference shares and redemption of debentures. Though these chapters are difficult one, but now you are comfortable with all these problems. Yes, taking revision now. Last 5 minutes, beta. Please, please, please. Yes, Princey. Chalo. शेयर इंडेक्स, बेटा इंडेक्स किसको चाहिए था? हाँ, इंडेक्स 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 के बिना तो सर हम पढ़ते ही नहीं है. इंडेक्स 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 टेक इंडेक्स ए कैटेगरी बी ए all are A category questions. Good night नहीं बेटा. रेखा wait. Good night कायका. Wait. Last 5 minutes now. Full revision. Yes beta, it's only for concept building. Shrinanjani Sinha ji. In exam we have to pass 3 entries. And this is test your knowledge index. चलो बस हो गया सर. देखिए बोनस चैप्टर से रिवीजन ले रहा हूं, देख के देना. मतलब ये लास्ट वाला सेशन किधर तो लिख के रखना, बाद में पूरा रिवीजन ले रहा हूं बोनस का. सो बोनस चैप्टर, फुल्ली पेड बोनस, पार्टली पेड बोनस, 3 चैप्टर साथ में रिवीजन. याद रखना ये छोटा सा सेशन, और किधर तो नोट डाउन करके रखना. प्लीज नोट इट डाउन कि सर हैज टेकन ऑल 3 चैप्टर्स रिवीजन. एट द एंड ऑफ डिबेंचर्स रिडम्पशन चैप्टर, डे वाइज यू कैन मार्क इट fully. CRR account debit, security premium reserves and surplus you are going to reduce. General reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders. And second entry will be bonus to equity shareholders to equity share capital. Remember, authorized capital you also have to increase. Here 3 entries: general reserve account debit, P&L account debit to bonus to equity shareholders. Second entry will be bonus to equity shareholder, equity share final call debit to equity share capital, and last entry, bonus to equity shareholder, debit to final call. Remember, you have to increase your authorized capital if it exceeds, your issued capital exceeds your authorized capital by passing necessary resolution. Second one, redemption. Redemption of preference shares. What is important? 3 entries. Preference share capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preference shareholders. Preference shareholders becomes receiver to bank. And this premium you are going to cancel P&L account debit to premium on redemption. So you have to maintain your face value by 2 options. One is equity share capital and second one is CRR. Equity share capital will be bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium. P&L account debit to CRR. This is a second entry. Over. Next one. Redemption of debentures. Beta, same entries like preference shares. Debentures account debit. Premium on redemption account debit. Only preference shareholder के बदले में debenture holders. Debenture holders to bank. And P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Here there is no need of face value, but P&L account debit to DRR every year. 10% of debentures value. And if your company, for unlisted company and listed companies and other companies other than bank, finance companies, then DRR investment also to bank. So this is 15%. And this is all for all entries regarding redemption of debentures. Make sure balance sheet problems, every problem has its own characteristics, own peculiarities, when to open face value, interest, cost, ABC sequence. Then I told you how to revise it. Just revise the entries. And I hope you make this chapter very clear and very interesting. Don't skip this chapter in option. It's very easy. Though lengthy, practice it, watch it. 2.5 hours for 2 days. 2.3, 2.3. So only 5 hours will make your concepts very clear. Try to solve these questions by your own by using tick-ticky technique. Tick-ticky is very important. And try to solve all questions. And I will give you TYK questions also. This is all from my side. Thank you all students and have a good night. Thank you once again. और पूरा revision हो गया है. So we will meet tomorrow with a new chapter. Don't skip these chapters in option. It's very easy, though lengthy. Thank you and bye-bye.